Salut tout le monde, it's your boy, Lukael. Welcome back to Hollow Knight SILKSONG. This is episode 22. And this might be the final episode, at least until Team Cherry releases some expansions for SILKSONG. But I'm pretty sure I've done like pretty much everything in the game at this point except a few collectibles, maybe a few minor quests, and then of course the true ending of the game. So in the last episode, we went through a very unexpected area. We went through Old Verdania, which I just kind of found accidentally while going back through Greymoor, and there was the Green Prince, and then we were able to go into his memory and saw this very lush and beautiful forest area. And then we also went through the Red Memory. We went back to the shamans with the hearts, and we're able to obtain the Everbloom, this pale flower that should protect us from the void. So today's episode might be a little bit of a weird one. Like at this point, I'm trying to just collect everything that I can to get as close to 100% completion as I can. From what I've heard, there are like some missables in this game, so there might be some stuff because of the way the world changes between acts. There might be stuff in Act 1 and 2 that I missed, and so I will never get to have in this playthrough, unfortunately. But I'm at least gonna try and find all the mask shards, all the memory lockets, maybe all the mementos if I can. I do also want to complete the Hunter's Journal, but that's something I might do on stream just because it's gonna be a lot of just exploring and killing enemies, and might be fun to do on stream after the end of the playthrough. So not sure how this potentially last episode is gonna go or how long it's gonna be, but we're just gonna jump in and find out. So as always, thank you so much for joining me today. Without any further ado, it's silking time. So I did stop in the Sands of Karak because last time New told me about potentially like something I had missed here. She said something about above the caves of Crust there might be like something. So I'm just gonna keep exploring this place a little bit just to see if I find anything new. Like maybe up in the ceiling. Ow. And I do want to, forgot I had this. I do also want to try and complete the journal. Right now we're at 221 out of 233, so it's almost complete. We just need 12 more enemies, and then completing it will be quite a bit longer. We have 60 enemies left to complete, so most of the beginning ones we have. Of course, we're missing some Craw enemies, I think, which they must be in the mound in Greymoor. I just don't know how to get in there yet, but if I have to guess, that's probably where these are. Wait, I thought I hadn't completed these ones. I'm pretty sure I was still missing like this one and this one at least that I remember before we finish this section. Maybe they complete them for you once you leave. Wait, let me check the Verdania one. Oh, I think these are also all completed. Oh. That's really cool. That makes it so... Okay, so I was right. They do make it so you can't miss any of the enemies if you can't go back. So some of these I might not have read the description of. Hidden amongst their towers matching crust, these smaller bugs would have survived and thrived. Oh, that's why they had these in the Memoriam, in the Citadel. They were trying to, like, I guess, recreate bugs that had gone extinct. But they were, like, distorted. A critical member of the larger flock. Without them present, the Kai would be fast driven to extinction by larger predators. Seeming soft but hiding a sharp surprise, any larger predator attempting a bite would learn a pointed and painful lesson. Its training resembles my own, favoring fast strikes and rapid movement. Once a hunter, perhaps? Some of these I don't quite remember if I read or not. Not a frontline force, but in my assault upon their tower, all emerged to see me stilled. Far tougher for being matched inside their encrusted domain. They must have lived their whole lives within their tower to command it so. This bug's fusion with the crust growth. It seems intentional, though I imagine the union is far from comfortable. And then we're missing 2. So light they can rest atop still water surface. An elegant bug indeed. When they do not hinder my path, I find their simple motion rather pleasant. A snapping surprise on first encounter, though one easily avoided once aware. Yeah, that's true. An impressive act of mimicry to match so closely with its land. Their clover caves must have sustained through generations uncounted. Fierce and fast and defending their lands even from birth, these are children to be proud of. They rarely relax, always alert for potential danger, even deep in their own territory. To defeat them, my focus must match their own. Born with many tools I would once have desired for myself. Fortunately, I have trained hard around those limits. Oh, this is a new one. A crude construct of my father's... Oh, this is from the dream. False fly with a rune-etched shell. A tortured mix of soul and void is caged within. A crude construct of my father's fallen domain. Only a fool believes that void can be fashioned to do their bidding. Interesting. Alright, so that's actually very reassuring that we will be able to complete the Hunter's Journal unless there's enemies that I like missed in previous acts. Oh, looks like there... Wait, I think there might be something up there. I can see a purple light. Aha! Oh, it's this like electric... Like purple electric stuff that we saw in the Memoriam. Isn't it? Vault Nest! Named area. Well, like named minor area, I guess. A Vault Nest. This place is just shocking. Okay, pretty dangerous. Is there a boss here? Oh, what am I hearing? Ow. No real map to this place. What is this sound? A hardened outcrop of Voltridian. Okay, this was added to the materium. I guess it's some kind of item I might have never found otherwise. What is this sound? Sounds like there's a giant monster here. Yep. Okay, that just takes me back. Let's keep going left. This has to be a boss, right? Baldworm. Okay, seems simple enough. Another boss I could have totally missed. Well, good thing New sent us here. use this time to heal. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm too fast for you. Too strong for you, Vault Worm. A coiled nest of charged worms assaults intruders with bolts of crackling electricity. Barely a bug and possessing only basic thought, yet instinct alone proved enough to turn it deadly. Okay, then there might be like another bug around here that is there, like a minor form of this. Maybe I can destroy the one that shocked you when you get close. Bolt Berm. And what is this? A Volt Filament. Is that our final blue? I do believe that's our final blue. Charged organ from a defeated Volt Worm can be coiled around thread, imbuing silk scales with electric charge. Ooh. Making your silk scales even stronger than they already are. Ooh. We could use that instead of the range. Like, we already have a pretty long range. Interesting. How about that? There was more to discover. New was right. But what about the other entry? Like, can I kill these somehow? Doesn't seem like it. Okay. Through the right is the only way to get through here. No shit. Doesn't seem like you can really get an entry for these. Oh, they even grab onto you. I guess that's the growling we were hearing because it's gone now. Alright, that was a cool little like mini area. That's probably what New was referring to, but there was only one enemy in there, not multiple. Would there be anything else? And then this just leads to the tower. Yeah. I don't know if there's gonna be more places we can go in the past, like Verdania. But I'm guessing it's also a mechanic they can use in the expansions they make in the future. Like, it's an easy way to add more areas to Pharloom. It's like you just add an NPC or something, and then you can go in their thoughts, and then you travel back to the past, and they can create like a whole new area. Let's go sit to update our map. Nothing's changed over here. I'm gonna go back on foot to the exit just to see if there's anything else that I missed in these parts. Okay, doesn't seem to be anything else. Let's go back. I'm also curious about Seth, who showed up in Grimoire last time. I should have marked him on the map also, but he might move from there. I should go back and like see what's up with him. Like surely there's something. Like maybe he's gonna give us a quest or something, or like we're gonna see him elsewhere in the world. And I think I will try this. Ooh, look at that. Now they're all electrical. Ooh. Pretty cool. Let's see if New has any... I just hope he doesn't use more silk, but probably not. Let's see if New has more hints for us. Near the edge of those lands swept by wind and sand, New has seen a single bug watching, waiting. Near the edge of those lands swept by wind, so in the blasted steppes. Too scared was New to crawl close for fear it would wake and its big blade might mark this perfect shell. Okay. So... I guess maybe she hints at potential bosses that she might have missed. Because I don't think they would have given her a line of dialogue for every single enemy in the game, right? That'd be crazy. So maybe there's a boss I missed in the blasted steppes? You should seek the bug up on edge through a tall tunnel hidden by crust. Up on edge through a tall tunnel hidden by crust. A hard find, that one, but New is not worried. She knows your adult cunning will see you there quick. Through blasted steppes? A tunnel hidden by crust. Isn't that... I guess I'll go and take another look then. And she only says that line once, so you really have to pay you really have to pay attention when she says this stuff, because she doesn't repeat it. At least, well, if I come back, probably she will, but... Okay. Blasted steppes it is. Is Seth still around here? Careful, or you will taste of my electric counter. Yo, Seth, are you still around here, my friend? My amnesiac friend? And he's gone. Okay, well... He's probably somewhere in Grimoire, right? If I have to guess, he's still in the same area. Because why else would he have shown up here otherwise? Seth? Are you around here, boy? Very efficient. I still want to know how to get in through the damn door, but I don't know. Yeah, this thing's really strong. Yo, Seth. Where have you gone? Okay, well, he's not here. I don't know where he's gone. We'll probably run into him at some point. There might be a lot more cuts in this episode compared to the other ones, just because I'm going kind of like everywhere, looking for stuff that I missed. So like I'm trying to, you know, just explore every little corner of these maps. And I'm gonna be cutting a lot of that in editing, just not to have you guys sit through me like just going through, you know, every little corner. I'll let you see the important stuff, like if I find something new, if I find a new item, a new enemy, a new journal entry, of course. But a lot of it will probably be cut out in editing. I'm going through especially places where I haven't really gone through again since like first exploring them. Boing, boing. Oof, almost died there. Their throwing weapon is well suited to the wide caverns they inhabit. These sly little bugs must have a keen claw for crafting. And I almost freaking died. Saw that coming. Well, I have so many silk eaters that I might as well use one at this point. Because I have 10. I should check on chakra. She's not here though. And I can't summon her. She's probably fine. How's my favorite town doing? We have a new wish. Nothing new here. The Hidden Hunter. This is for a mask shard. It's Gilly of Farfields. A huge red shell stole my precious keepsake and disappeared into the fields. Please chase down the thief and recover my treasure. Certainly. It's from Gilly. We still have quests. Like, what triggers the quest? Is it just time passing? Like, is it just... Should I just, like, close and reopen the game a bunch of times? I also do need to do their deliveries. Still playing the music. Oh, this counts as a memento, the conjoined heart. Okay. Still missing 4 of these. One heart, all of these are added now. This thing, we're missing 1 thing here. 2 more there. But it's getting there, we have almost everything. So a quest in the Farfields. I'm curious about this blasted steps thing though, so I think I'm gonna do that first. So right now, this is the blasted steps. And then she said somewhere close to the edge, so it might be, you know, on the left here. There was this path up there that leads to a bench. It said hidden by crust. Hidden by crust. Let's look for a crusty ceiling. Yeah, up there. I've already been up there though. Was there a boss that I missed?
Yanara.
Yanara. Did I miss a boss up here? Here was a mask shard, I think. What is she talking about? Is it very well hidden with like a big blade? Yo, let's not here. Would it be behind one of these rocks that falls? Is it through one of these? I feel like I've gone through like everything in the blasted steppes. Just like a tunnel on high, but yeah, that just leads to the sands of Karak. What about it? Maybe if I can go even further left. I'm very far now. Well then, what is it? Is it like an enemy in the sands of Karak? Maybe it's an enemy I missed in the sands of Karak, so like her description was just leading me to the sands of Karak in like a spoiler-free way. She's like, oh, if you go above the fields, the crusty ceiling, and then there's an enemy with the blade there, but like, there's no one else in the sands of Karak. Is there? Like here, this entry here, that's probably what it has to be, right? Like all the enemies from the sands of Karak are here, so it has to be. But I feel like I've looked everywhere. Like I just went through it. Did I miss something? There is like this weird wall that I've always found kind of suspicious. Does it react to anything? Coral sways, clear water flows upon our river, free of time. Oops, did not mean to break it. And it just reforms. Wait, have I been? I have been there, right? Yeah, that's where the shard was. Now I'm gonna die. Yeah, you do this thing and then... Oh, do not kill me. Oh, wait. Don't tell me. Oh my god. How are you supposed to notice that unless you're like... Oh, I guess I did. Is there someone with a big blade? That is a big blade. Is this a boss? Because I have like no health right now. Hello? Oh! Whoa! Watch her at the edge? Okay, I did not think you were gonna react. No music? Who are you? Do you mind if I heal? Excuse me, sir. Do you mind if I heal? Okay, that's fair. Ow. Watched her at the edge. You know, I was just kidding when I played the needle in. I did not think he was actually going to react. Oh man, for real? Another boss? That's crazy. Okay, that one was extremely well hidden. Like, I would have never gone back there if it wasn't for New telling me that there was more in the sense of Karak. I guess it's true that the first time I went there to get the... either it was a memory lock or a mask shard, I did not have the thing to shoot upwards, but even then, it's barely noticeable. Like, come on. I guess if you jump, you can sort of see like a little bit of light, but just barely. Whoa, just gonna jump right into it? Have you heard about... I was gonna say foreplay. He's one of the army from King Khan. I mean, it's a very simplistic moveset. It does hit hard, though. Ow. Ow. Not to cheese you, but I need to heal. Oh, you come up here. Okay, I didn't think you were gonna... I didn't think you were gonna come up here. I swear I'm not trying to cheese you. I need to heal. He said no cheesing. If you don't step in the arena with me, then it is what it is. I said his moveset was simple and he took that shit personally. He was like, really? Simple? Alright, let's see about that. Wonder what I'm gonna get for defeating this guy. Aw, come on, my thing was active. What the fuck? His timing's so like awkward because he takes so long. Hang on. Chill the fuck. You need to calm down, buddy. Mr. Watcher. I really only lost to him because I didn't take him seriously enough. He does turn around when you get behind him, which is like, it's pretty rare that the enemies turn around to adjust to your position. So in that way, he's pretty impressive. Okay, you don't want to get stuck in that little corridor, that's for sure. How much health do you have? Oh, with the counter. Watcher at the edge. Old warrior guarding the border of their domain, stiffened by time and awoken by song. So it really had to be the song. I thought maybe if you hit him, he would have woken up, but I guess it really was the needling. That's crazy. They held long at their vigil, far beyond the age of their brethren, yet still when roused they swung their blade with remarkable ease, I'll say. We're missing only 10 at this point. Only 10 enemies. Wow, just like that. The last of his people. Like, that has to be the last of their whole kingdom, and now he's gone. He just had all this energy left in him to fight, and then as soon as he was defeated, he was like, I'm done. He just crumbled to dust. Oh, it's another memento. Gray memento. Engraved cruststone, worn by sand and blanched by time. Watch, remember, till time, life anew. The memento can be displayed in a home. Oh, I thought maybe it was going to be like a memory locket or something. How about that? Wow, New is giving us some good hints. Like hints to some pretty major stuff. So I'm going to keep going back to see her. Let's hope that continues. Have you seen a guy called Seth around here? No? I need a new hint. That's it? No new hints? I guess she was specifically giving hints to bosses, right? Because that electric thing and then this Watcher guy, they were both kind of bosses, so I guess that's the hints she was giving. Okay, I guess that's all of it. Well, we do have this thing, the Hidden Hunter, so we could go to Far Fields. Let's stop by. Let's go on foot because we might run into Seth. Hopefully Seth is not the thief. I don't think Seth would steal something. But he did lose his memory, so who knows. Milo? He's still not here. Oh, maybe he's gone inside the house. I didn't think about that. Is he in the house? Nope. I want to open this damn door. And you can hear them too, like there's clearly a lot of them in here, so they might be down there. If I could just open this door. Track the one who stole Gilly's keepsake near the Bell Shrine between Deep Docks and Far Fields. Between Deep Docks and Far Fields. Okay. Let me go to Deep Docks then. Oh, wow, it stops them from attacking you. Lay down your judgment. Guilty, guilty. Interesting. I am thinking that there was that wish wall in Bone Bottom that got destroyed. And so if there were any quests that we didn't do before it got destroyed, like we might have missed on those forever. So there might be like items or quests or characters that we'll just never meet, which would really suck, but I did try to go back to Bone Bottom as often as I could to get new quests, but I mean, I'm still getting quests even this deep into the game. Right, so it's at the bell. Ooh, track. Ah. Someone left some kind of trap for me. This must be our thief. Hang on. This must be our thief. What is this, like, giant ball? Someone left a bunch of traps in our way. It did say a hunter. Let's see what we're dealing with. A lot of traps. Kind of see their shape now. Who is this hunter? Taking us all over the place. One of the big ones again. Ow. Ow. I've lost the scent. This little guy got trapped. Ow. What if it's Gilly's father? Like, she kept talking about her father. Maybe her father stole her thing. Just to teach her a lesson. How careless, Hornet. Grr, the outcast. You don't want to leave these around. Gur the Outcast. He's one of the scars. Okay, that's a lot of spikes. I am the superior hunter. Gur the Outcast. Huge yet stealthy Scar, an expert trapper and master of the undergrowth. His tracks and traps, it should have been obvious from the start. This old hunter sought to draw me in. But what reason drove him to test himself so brutally? That answer I suspect I shall never know. You've met your match, my friend. And we're off the map. Oh, what the hell? Did he do that? Was he like collecting trophies? I guess he was collecting trophies. Oh. And see, there's like an empty one right there. You wanted to add me to your collection? Bit off more than you can chew. Pale prey. The last. The hunt. The last. Yeah, it must have been a very come to me. I must have been a very appetizing prey for a hunter, but see, be careful what you wish for. Of course. A grass doll. It's a Gilly's grass doll. Return it to Bellheart. Well, it was a valiant attempt. I cannot wait for a bus rush mode for this game. It's gonna be so much fun. Oh, so sad. Oh, I return with hope worth... I should have read the first line. I return with hope worth sharing, Pavo. I have seen a way to calm this chaos, one I now work swiftly towards. Please cheer up. The chance remains slim, but if this town can hold and my efforts succeed, Pharloom may see a future yet. Oh. Soon, Pavo, I shall calm the chaos. Please guard these bugs safe till then. Of course, dear resident, of course. Know all our fate and our wishes go with you. So where's Chakra? I have not seen her. Grass doll deposited. And what do I get? A mask shard, perhaps? Yes. Alright, we're missing 2. Nothing new. Let's go put the memento in my house. how it gets added. So now I have 4? 4 out of 8 mementos. So clearly there's still things to do. So it's not the end just yet. If I have to guess, one of these is probably completing the journal. Like that would make sense. It's kind of like an achievement for something like extra that you don't need to do. And then I don't know what the other 3 are. One for doing every quest, maybe? I don't know. Nothing. Where should I even go at this point? The only thing we have left is the abyss. There's still that door here. Don't know how to open that either. As much as I don't want to, I guess I should do the courier quest, right? I waited as long as I could, but... Okay, Songclave supplies. This is to deliver to Songclave. Up in the big citadel, new place we heard is now claimed safety safe. Days 2 needing our deliverings, we assure. That citadel, we know its truths, not so nicely nice as pilgrims tell. Even if brave bugs would settle, danger still is close. They would need deliverings for food, for healings, for protection. Please take them, Miss Courier. Okay, this one is not timed, it's just not getting hit, so it's not as bad. But, it's Songclave. That's so far away. Okay, let's see. We could do through the exhaust organ again. That's so far. I hate these types of quests. Alright, I think through Sinner's Road is probably the safest one. I have 5 hits. Oh, there you are.
Yanara.
The time is close, Chakra. The cost was grave and the challenge steep, but I have claimed the power that can put end to this disaster. Genda, this is good, Hornet-wielding needle. Essential. My own strength has near reached its limit, and the Dark Husks continue their assault unceasing. Take your final action, and let us all see the end of this. Seek swift to calm our crying land, Hornet-wielding needle, and know that I shall remain here to stand against these husks gone dark. Okay. Good luck. Alright, so here... I'm not on a timer, so technically, you know, it's just about being careful. But of course, it's when you're most careful that you make the most mistakes. It would be nice to have some kind of like shield that you can use that takes a hit for you, but it would be great for these types of quests. Here can be tricky sometimes. I'm just trying not to draw attention to myself. I'm being very careful. I'm probably gonna speed this up because it's gonna be kind of boring to watch. Alright, we made it to the Citadel. Now we just need to climb to Songclave without being hit 5 times. I love that running into a wall counts as a hit, but not, you know, attacking an enemy. There's a guy here. Whoa. Oh, there's a sentinel. Hello. Here, let me help you. Oh, that was 2 hits for me. That's very bad. There you go. I knew I could count on you. Thank you for your help. And with this, we made it. Okay, it wasn't too bad. Where do I deliver this? Here? To you? Bentiyoko. To you? Who do I deliver this to? Sherma, I guess? Sherma brings supplies from the town of Bells below. Since you are now caretaker here, I entrust them to you. Oh, what a blessing! This will surely raise the hopes of our poor brothers and sisters. Good. Please take some rosaries in exchange, Red Maiden. Though in these dark times their promise of holy reward may never be met, still they carry with them our fondest well wishes. Thank you. I don't really know what to do with these rosaries anymore. I guess I could transform them. Like I could buy some rosary strings. This cost 100 for 80, right? Wait, no, they give you 60 and they cost 80, so you lose 20. I'm at 96% completion now. It would be a way to like make sure I don't lose them. But you do lose quite a lot in the process. I don't really know if there's anything left to buy at this point, so I guess it doesn't really matter. So that's done. Oh, what the fuck did I just do that? I could have just not sat in the bench and gone straight back to Belhart. Okay, well, let's just take the Ventrica. Alright. What now? Fleetopia supplies? Or rosaries? Okay. Oh god. We've heard the word. Many fleas together settle high in Pharloom, calling out their wants of us. Clever grubbers, fleas, but these too need our deliverings. See them served, Miss Courier. Always goodly good to gain the thank of fleas. Oh my god. How? That's so far away. Do I even get anything for doing all this? Is this really just for rosaries? If it's just for rosaries, I don't know if I want to do it. Like, is there an achievement for it or a memento? Let's see, if I go through... I'd have to go through Bilewater. Or make it all the way to Sanclair like I just did, and then instead go through the Memoriam and Putrefied Ducts. That's so far away. And Bilewater is like really dangerous. I'm gonna give it like one attempt. Just one. Because I think you only get rosaries. Like, I don't think you would get anything else from that. So it's too risky to just go up here, right? Can you can cancel out of this at any time though, right? Yeah, you can. Okay, that's useful. Got hit by a rock. Not even an enemy, a rock. That's 2 hits right away. Like, it should count as hits. 1 hit should not take away 2 of these things. Whatever. Not taking any chances. I'm gonna kill this guy. Alright, we've made it to Putrefied Ducts. Just need to make it to the right. This is the trickiest part, is this room. Because there's all these big boys. One more hit. See, I knew it was right there. I was trying to hit it first, but because of the dash attack of this crest, I just fucked it up and will likely never attempt this again. Hello, everyone. Anything new here? Unbelievable. And then what's this one? Liquid lacquer. 650. Survivor's camp. Oh, survivor's camp. Wait, how far is this? I know where that is now. It's that little bench down there. I guess that's not very far, but you do need to go through the bell, that little bell section, which is full of enemies. And it's also just for rosaries. I don't really have much to do left at this point. Like, I'm missing... So at this point, I'm missing 2 mask shards, but I don't think I'm going to be able to find them without looking up, like, where all the mask shards are. And then I would have to remember, like, which ones I found and which ones I haven't. We're missing 9 enemies. Some of these might be related to the ending. Some of them are still these damn, like, craws. There's 2 here. These 2 I really don't know. Because these are like bosses, Shellwood enemies, Bellway enemies, and then it moves to Blasted Steps. Like, it's either a Bellway enemy or like a Blasted Step enemy. But I've already defeated everything in the Blasted Steps that I can think of. And then one here. This is Mount Fae. These were also in Mount Fae, so this must be an enemy in Mount Fae. I guess I should go back to Mount Fae then. Who told us last time about something hidden in Mount Fae? He was like, oh, there's something at the bottom. Oh, it was the Pinstress. She said there's a cave, like a crystal cave hidden somewhere. But I assumed it was like this one here that I already found. But clearly I'm like missing an enemy in Mount Fae. Like, it has to be, right? Because these are Mount Fae enemies. This is a Mount Fae enemy. So I must be missing something. And then this is going to Nameless Town up in the cradle, and then this is also up in Nameless Town. So what would this be? Something else in Nameless Town that I missed? Oh, it was those flying enemies that I said, like, oh, I need to defeat one, so they show up in the journal, and I fucking forgot to do it. Okay, I think we can complete the journal if we really work hard at it. So let's start by going back to Mount Fae. furnace. Let's start by going back to Mount Faye and we'll try and find this missing enemy. Sometimes too, it's like not really an enemy, it's just something alive in the world that you need to kill. And so maybe it's one of these platforming things that I didn't attack. Basically, you need to attack and kill everything at least once. Because some of it will count as an enemy, as an entry in the journal sometimes. So let's be extra thorough in Mount Faye. I think she said at the bottom. At the bottom of Mount Faye. Because these we've killed, right? Yeah, they're Mnemonid. We're missing the one after that. Thought maybe it was in the water. I don't think you can ascend that, but there might be a path hidden on the way. I do hear like a shimmering. But you can't ascend because you can't go up from there. These we also have. I'm gonna go with the tried and true method of sticking to every wall and inspecting every surface until you find something. Maybe it's halfway in between these. Right? If you float down. I saw the little ledge here. I was like, oh, maybe this is it, but no. There it is. The servitor has been heavily damaged by time and the elements. Its actions have grown erratic. It seems no longer able to discern friend from foe. Because we did find this path down here. I assumed that's what she was talking about. Because there was an item here. It does almost look like a door, like you can go through somehow. So is this the crystal cave or is there like another one somewhere? Doesn't seem to be anything else here. Can I? Ooh, okay, I cheated the system. Let's see. Well, there's a whole bunch of crystal here. Would they hide a path here? On the left? Nope. Above? Wait, have I been here? Yes, I have been here. Is this the crystal cave she meant? There must have been an item here, but I forgot. Oh, you're just gonna restart me here? Oh, wait. There is a light up there. Aha! Aha! An outcrop of magnetite. Magnetite? Oh, it's for the materium. Right, it's that little blue thing that's in all of these platforms. You know, I will say these areas are like extremely well hidden, but there are NPCs in the game that give you like hints that say like, oh, there is something below. And like, I don't think they would tell you that if it was an area you would already have found. Hopefully. Because so far, all the hints that have been given by NPCs have led me to something new, so... Ow. Ow. Okay, let's try not to die. Okay, this is a place we can enter. Bench would be super nice, but I guess not. Bright vein. Okay, so this is gonna be a platforming challenge. Ow. Platforming challenge, and I have like almost no health. Look at this big boy. Whoa. Wait, is this the one that's missing from my journal? Oh, it is. Mnemonord. This really feels like a Pokemon evolution. Mnemonid and then Mnemonord. Huge flighted creature formed from cold shard. And then it just comes back. Ow, I'm at 1 health. Thankfully this counts as floor. Oof. Okay. More platforming challenge here. These do come back, but they don't really count as a floor. Good thing we've got this needle. And then we ascend. Oh, it's a mask shard. Nice. Oh, I think we're only missing one. Ah, it's gonna be really hard to find that last one though. Um. Okay, well, I'm glad I found that. This was definitely very well hidden. Just need to kill 2 to get the journal entry. There we go. This larger form carries so much weight, it can barely move from its place. Yeah, I don't think these tiny little wings would be enough to keep it afloat. Alright, so... Hey, we're almost done. That's almost the full journal. Now we're just missing 2 here. Poses as a fossil. I only need 1 more of these. These are, I think, unique enemies that don't respawn. I need 1 more. And then this is Blasted Steps. I can't think of anything in Blasted Steps that I haven't fought though. Unless there's like another hidden enemy. But I've gone so many times through it. Oh, you know what? There's those little baby judges in that one room. But I don't know if you can attack them. I've never tried. I don't... Do they count as NPCs or as enemies? I guess maybe you can attack them. So that could be 1. I don't know what the other one would be though. Alright, can I leave from here? Nope. I love this cloak so much, like it's so useful. Getting to control your descent, and it's not like you can use it only once. You know, you get 1 double jump, but you can use your cloak as often as you want. Hornet has to be up there as like one of the most responsive character in any game that I've played. Like, I feel fully in control when I'm playing as Hornet. Like, she's so responsive. You can dash around, you can jump around, you can float down. Like, it's such a pleasure to play as her. Even more so than the Knight, for sure. I think she's one of the characters I've enjoyed playing as the most in any game. Alright, could I call the... It works here, okay. So let's leave, let's go to the Blasted Steps. Is it like those also? Anything new here? Still nothing new. There's a fine line between NPC and like enemy for the journal. I guess anyone that talks to you doesn't get added to the journal unless you fight them. It's these guys, right? So if I play the music, then they show up and I can potentially attack one, although it really feels bad to attack them. I would need to do more damage. I don't know if the damage stacks either. I'm not strong enough to kill one in 1 hit. But you can attack them, so they're probably in the journal. If I had more silk, I could do like a silk attack. That feels so bad. I'm like scheming how I can kill one of these babies. Because they're clearly just little guys. Like, it's so horrible to plan out how to kill one. I feel bad. Let's get some silk. But I do want to complete my journal. It was one of them. I feel so bad. A squirm. Wriggling young grub that lives in darkness. I have to defeat 2 more. I'm sorry, guys. They don't know any better. Oh, this is horrible. At least give me the full entry after just killing 1. Feels bad. And like they come back. If allowed the opportunity, these creatures will grow into a form larger and more oppressive. Okay. Is that your way of making me feel better about killing them? Okay, well. That's done. Oh, actually, to complete your journal, I wonder if you need to have completed it, not just encounter them, right? So it's not like I'll be able to do it today. I would need to do it on stream because I'm missing like 50, like 45. That's gonna take a while. I guess at this point, I'm just gonna go for the end of the game and that'll be that because... I mean, let's go back to Belhart. Because I don't know what else I can do at this point. Like, I really wanted to see Seth again. But I don't know where he's gone. This is probably the liquid lacquer for the delivery. Because these are deliveries. Now we have the magnetite. We have all the materials at this point. Missing some relics. I think I'm just gonna have to look it up at this point. Like I don't know. And then we're still missing four mementos. I'm pretty confident one of these is gonna be the Hunter's Journal, but then 3 more. Would you get a memento for just finishing the game? I mean, I'm already pretty satisfied at like what I've been able to find. It's just... the one thing really bugging me is that door in Craw Lake. That's the one thing I can't figure out. Like, I know there's more to Greymoor because the journal has a bunch of entries for them. Is it the haunting that drove them to cackling madness, or was their unending toil the cause even before that? I wonder. And he still hasn't returned here. %96%. Missing just 1 mask shard. I wonder where it is. Alright, well, at this point, I'm just gonna go for the ending, I guess. So let's go back to... how would we get back there? We can't use the diving bell again. Let's just go back to Deep Docks and we'll figure it out. I also still have not upgraded my needle, by the way. And at this point, I probably won't.
That's fine.
Forge Daughter, I have acquired a power that will enable me to end this black madness. Soon I will act to stop the quakes and save this land.
Mario.
Excellent, Pointybug. Your drive and your vigor both have proven surprisingly large for one so small. No, we have heard from Ballo, who told of his repair effort. Oh, so he did repair it. His repair efforts upon the diving bell below. By now, that task is likely completed. I thought it was impossible to get it back. If you're hoping to put his work to the test, then we shall wish again on your survival. And if our own service can aid your critical task, no, we will continue to provide it gladly. Thank you. Stay safe, Forge Daughter. Okay, so we go back down. Oh wow, he repaired it and it's like, I feel like it looks way different now. He made it extra sturdy. He added all these shells on top. How cool. Hey man. Miss, hello, I see you've survived. Somehow. Thought that last plunge must have been your end.
Has been?
It was not. I survived the fall and managed the treachery. I guess I never did come back to tell him I was okay. For the diving bell's failure, the risks were clear to me. The fault lies not with you. Aye, as you say, this bell's old, and time has a way of breaking things even as fine forged as this. And see below, for its failure, I've been working hard at improving the design. Your last journey ended up being a valuable test. Good. That return path is long close to me, and your bell is now needed again. Again? Well, if you're game enough to try a second time, a shell shield's been fitted, and the bell's like new. Better than new. If you're planning another descent, head down, holler, and I'll get you going. Okay. We're doing this again. Holler when you're ready, miss. The upgrades are done. That bell's as ready as it'll ever be. Back into the abyss we go. And we've made it in one piece. Sir, I need to return a... Wait, no I don't. Wait, no I don't. I don't. Okay, okay. I just wanted to say you've done it successfully. We've made it. And now... Alright, back into the abyss. These creepy things. So now we should be protected from the void. I really do wonder, what awaits us. I assume it's gonna be like a void version of Grandmother Silk. That's my expectation for this true final boss. Which is interesting because one of the things I really loved about Hollow Knight is it's one of very few examples where light is kind of evil and darkness is actually good. Or well, maybe not good, but at least, I don't know, neutral. That's my cat, sorry. In almost every fictional setting, light is always good and darkness is evil, of course, right? You think of Kingdom Hearts or And so I really love when they subvert that trope and instead light is evil and darkness is good. And so there's very few instances of that, but Hollow Knight kind of did one with the Radiance, which is this great burning light that is actually possessing all these bugs and it's evil. But here they reverted back to kind of the void is, you know, it's evil, it's trying to take over the world. I guess it was always kind of that, even in Hollow Knight, but... Alright, Lace, I am back. Oh, we've like... Did something in the map change? I guess just the fact that the bell is back. Here we are, this is it. I've come back, Lace. Are we just gonna dive in that? Child, I hold the means to descend. Let us meet one final time and quell this black ruin of our making. Who are you hoping you'll find down there, Spider? An ailing child and a silk-starved beast? If so, I'm afraid we may sorely disappoint. What waits below is me no longer. Oh? Even if only your shadow remains, to release your mother's grip, my blade would see it slain. Then why hold even this moment? Surely terror hasn't suddenly claimed your hardened heart? Take the final plunge, Spider. Join us in my drowning palace and let oblivion swallow us all. Unless Lace is the final boss. Oblivion may take you, child. My own life I shall not sacrifice. I have survived the fury of your land. I have borne its barbs and its blades, and I have seen wonder behind its dangers. But always, child, I remain a daughter of Hollow Nest. That's like the first time they mention Hollow Nest. Feels very important. And the void below all things, that darkness I will fear no longer. Very confident to think this little flower will protect you from this raging void, but alright. Oh, diving with the flower. It's trying, but they can't get to me. I'm being protected. Oh, I'm controlling this. I'm moving. Hell yeah. But I think it might be getting consumed. Yet another giant cocoon, but this time of black thread. There she is. Oh. Seen better days. Lost the Lace. Is Lace the final boss? I think Lace is the final boss. Wait, I need to listen to this music. Again, it feels very solemn, very final. Alright, let's do this. Ouch. I mean, it's the same moveset more or less, but she's like a void version now. She still counters, just as before, and jumps. I should have known it was gonna be like a lace fight instead of a grandmother silk fight. Well, we're gonna lose this, of course. Okay, so she does it 3 times. And you're gonna laugh at me. Fair enough. Fair enough. We don't need the compass here. I mean, just one more mask shard and I would have had a full mask more. But whatever. I mean, I'm doing this without even upgrading my needle, so I can't complain about the difficulty. Like, this is a self-inflicted challenge I'm giving myself. Wait, this is the wrong thing. This is what I want. Faster healing is fine. I don't know how much I'm going to be using this. I think I'm going to go with the range instead. He just like crawls out of the void. Lost lace. Doesn't work against her. She goes right past you. And she probably has a second form also. Yeah, this is too easy. This has to be just the first phase, and then there's gonna be something else after. Oh, mixing it up. Oh, there we go, phase 2. Okay, got projectiles too. She's pretty vulnerable to bouncing, I'll say. Doesn't have the best defense against bouncing. Ah, okay, now I'm being careless. right at me. Shit, that was my mask. Ah, just walked right into her. It might be Void Lace, followed by Void Nanny Silk. Although, I don't know, Nanny Silk doesn't really seem in any situation to fight. This attack I could counter. Not this one, though. Yeah, this one. If you don't follow with the jump, that would help. That was dumb. Don't forget, she typically jumps on the third one. And then I just stood there. I knew she was gonna jump, but I was not in the right spot. It's this time to heal. Got you. I know you're not done yet. Whoa, 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 whoa. Can I get out of here? Okay. Am I gonna have to avoid this giant wave? There goes my mask. I see, I see. I see. Wasn't too sure what to expect here. I've been focusing on the counter a lot, but I could just use this instead. Or the Threat Storm, it could block the projectiles maybe. It's just I need to also keep my silk so I can heal. But I don't think I'm doing too bad. I should not be getting hit by that. So that can miss. That's bad. How does that always hit me? Why do I stand in her path? Here's the moment where I start doing worse than I did before, instead of doing better, because I'm being fucking careless. Okay, don't play really poorly. I'm just gonna bounce on you, how about that? She's really good about jumping right at you on that third hit. Making a lot of dumb mistakes, I'll say. You can hit through it also. It is cool how fighting all the void enemies kind of prepare you for this fight, because a lot of the attacks are the same. Did not think that would reach me. Why am I making so many mistakes? Get out of here. So here we have a big wave. then one from the other side. Okay. Woo! Okay, she does a third dash. Oh, hello. Oh, I'm getting the void off of her. You can see the white beneath. I didn't know where you were. Okay, that's new. Shit. Took 2 hits there that I did not need to take. This one too. I didn't know you were there. My dice is being very generous. Oh, fucking, she was right there. I was close. I almost had it. Almost had it. I wonder if I should go with like the multi-binder. It makes it longer though, right? I've never tested how long it takes. Let me see. Oh, it does it twice. That's not bad. That's not bad. I would need to be very careful about when I use it, but that's not bad. I think I want that more than the range. I already have a pretty good range. It's like pretty chaotic, but it's not that bad. It's a long fight, so you need to lock in for a while. It sucks too because my dice was being very generous. Okay, so you get 4 instead of 3. That's not bad. It takes longer, but I think it's worth it. Because typically if you're healing it's because you have time, so... Okay, don't try to dash attack on her. Let me get all this void off of you. Shit, missed her. Okay, so she does do 3 hits sometimes. She's commanding the void now, like how'd this happen? I guess the void is acting through her. Alright, not too bad for our first phase. I like that it's not necessarily like a transformation. She's just the same fight, but with added stuff to it. So it's like harder version. Okay, Thread Storm does not block the void projectiles, that's unfortunate. It would have been really nice if they did. Time to heal. This is your best chance to do damage is when she does this. Oh, okay, that's new. I want to take a chance just to heal a little bit. Fuck. Fuck. Oh, that was messy. I don't need to jump on the wall, but I did get one back. Ah, that was the perfect time to heal. Okay, at least I got some of it. Okay, this slam, like, it really comes out of nowhere. It's hard to dodge. I need to be careful when I don't see where she is, because she might do the slam. Okay, I got one heal. That's bad. I'm not getting a lot of openings now. Come on, I've almost done no damage this whole time. Got you. Is it the end? Is it I'm taking her out of here. We're just gonna leave Grandmother Silk to die here? She seems kind of pitiful now that we look at her in this state, right? Like, she's been the main villain this whole game, but now I kind of pity her. Let's get out of here. Hornet said, oh, she's giving me silk. She wants me to leave. She wants to save Lace. That's so... She actually cares about her a lot. She's giving us the power to jump out of here. That was the last of her strength she gave us. This whole time she was just trying to protect Lace in this cocoon. That's so crazy. Like, as much as Lace hates her own artificial existence, her mother really cared about her. But can we make it out of here? The flower's gone. The Void was just waiting for this. Who can save us at this point? Hornet herself? No fucking way! Yo! Hype! It's the knight! He made it! He saved us in the void! Ah, that's such a nice little connective tissue with Hollow Knight. Just carry us all the way back to the surface. What about Lace? Is she with us? And that's it now. The Abyss is letting go of Pharloom. He came to rescue us along with all his infinite little siblings. There she is. We even saved her pin. You think that's funny? I risked everything to save you. Your mother gave her life. You think that's funny? Sister of the Void. Defeat Lost Lace and free Pharloom. Mushroom ending? Mushroom ending? Oh my god, there it is! He's got the like weird squiggly eyes, like the mask maker. They have the sight. To be continued. Oh my god. They're gonna do an expansion about Mr. Mushroom. Passing of the age. Grant the Herald's wish and finish the game. Let's go. Alright, alright. And it threw me like a swerve. I really thought Grandmother Silk was gonna be Ari Gibson, William Pellin. You guys are masters of your craft. Jack Vine, everyone who worked on this game. What a masterpiece. Christopher Larkin. Maybe the best of them. Now everyone did an amazing job. What a game. What a game. Oh, I'm so sad it's over. It's like sinking in now. I mean, we have expansions to look forward to. I hope they're gonna add a bunch of stuff. Let's just add, you know, they can keep this game alive forever. I love that a Japanese person is doing the voiceovers for Hornet and Lace. And Matthew Trobiani. Oh, is that why he's called Trobio? That's funny. Man. I hope... Yeah, they could keep this game alive forever if they wanted. Like, they could keep adding more and more expansions. But I think they're probably going to add like a couple of expansions. And then they're just going to work on their next game. It might not even be in this style. Because after all, this game was never really meant to be, right? It was only meant as like an expansion featuring Hornet for Hollow Knight. And then it got so large that they started turning it into a full game. But I don't know if they ever like intended to make a sequel to Hollow Knight. I mean, they made like a gajillion dollars, so I'm sure they're not, you know. Extra special thanks to the 2,158 Kickstarters, backers, and Seth Goldman. There it is. Seth. Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna want to make like another game like this one. Through the darkness and dangers, you persevered. Thank you for exploring the world of Hollow Knight SILKSONG. Let's meet again on the road ahead. Certainly. 96%, that is not enough. That is not enough. 53 hour, man. Can I just remind you, this game costs like $20. $20 US, and you get... And this is not like a padded 53 hours. This is like a fully juicy 53 hours. All like new content, meaningful quests, fun, satisfying exploration, challenging boss battles. No real padding here. I mean, I did spend a lot of time just exploring at my own pace and stuff like that, but it went by so fast. It really did not feel like 53 hours. It went by so fast, and I'm so sad it's over, but I'm glad, at least, unlike Hollow Knight, this game I got to immortalize and preserve as a playthrough on my channel. So if I ever miss the game, you know, I can always replay it, but I can go back through my own playthrough and see what it was like to experience it for the first time. It allowed me to share it with you guys, which has been a lot of fun. And I will be trying to go for 100% completion. I might do that on stream. It's going to be a lot of completing the Hunter's Journal. Looking for that one final mask shard. Must be like a tiny little hidden passage somewhere. I have to say, I'm really, really proud of myself for reaching 96%. without looking up like any of the secrets. I actually found a lot by myself, which I'm really proud of. It would be really hard to reach like full completion because at some point you're kind of like this is a big map, and unless you revisit every single room, I don't know how you would find like that one little tiny missing artifact, or you know, at some point it gets a little difficult. But and I do hate that games are kind of like that now, where you're sort of expected to eventually look up the stuff you're missing. I mean, it's kind of inevitable. How else would you find everything, you know? But who knows, I could just keep exploring for fun and find all the stuff that I'm missing if I did it at my own pace. It's not like Animal Well, where the final few secrets, like, you just could not figure out by yourself. They're like community, you know, they're like mysteries you're meant to solve as a community. Here, I don't think there's any of that. So I could find everything if I really spend the time, but because I want to share it with you, I'm probably going to do it on stream. And then if I need some hints, you guys will be there to tell me. And the new title screen. The needle and the pin. What comes next? Like, what is Lay's gonna do now? Because she had clearly kind of given up on life. Like, she was kind of suicidal. So what's she gonna do? What's her relationship to Hornet gonna be? Like, are they gonna go on adventures together? Is she just gonna... I don't know. Do we have a new entry in the journal for this lost lace? We do. So it did not show up as like an empty thing until you've actually seen her. Lost lace. Silk spun child possessed by the void. To quell the mother's rage and see this kingdom saved, I will claim her back. This one, the dark shall not take. How cool. It was a really fun boss fight, and I love that it kind of builds on what you've already been taught in the game, because it's still the lace fight, so you're kind of used to her moveset, but then with the added void attacks that the other enemies were using, so you know what to expect there, and like a few new moves that I had to see a couple times to learn, but overall, very manageable. I don't think I can go back from here. Yeah, you can't. Oh, shit. I'll take the long way around. Whoop. Oh, you can straight up go in the void. Because you have the flower. Oh, that's so cool. They were not joking, like you're straight up protected. Wow. Oh, but I took off the compass. Alright, let's go back. You're natty. One small thing that kind of annoys me, and it's a minor nitpick. It's pretty far to go fight the final boss again. Like, there's no fast way to go back there. You just have to travel all the way back, take the bell, compared to Hollow Knight, where you just need to enter the temple and then the final boss is right there. So you can get to it very, very quickly. Here, it's not that long. It's just getting to Deep Docks and then getting to the bell, getting to the abyss. It's maybe like 5 minutes in total, but, you know. It would be fun if it was available at all times. The other kind of unfortunate thing, it's not a negative, it's just you'll never get to see the kingdom restored, you know? Because you don't get to play past the ending. because the ending just triggers the credits and then it takes you back to the save before the ending. So we'll never get to see this town repaired. We'll never get to tell the bugs that we succeeded in our quest to save Pharloom. So that's too bad. Should I just look up the stuff I'm missing at this point? Let's see, what am I missing? I think I'm just gonna look it up. Alright, so what's after the Chardillard? Oh, it's the sand carver. Okay, it's the worms in the blasted steps. I should have figured. I should have figured you can get an entry for that. Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to startle you guys. I should have known. Just for completion's sake, let's go and do it. So it's these things. I guess if I use a thread storm, that doesn't work. How can I kill them? Okay, it says to throw a tool at them. I guess the silk skills don't count, so let's throw like a bomb or something. Let's see, this or this should work. One of these should work. Okay, I would have not thought of that, so I had to look it up. There we go. Shell-plated worm that lives beneath pools of shifting sands. Defeat 16 more to complete the hunter's note. 16 more. Okay, that just completed instantly. Bursts forth at movement sense close and will consume any object or bug careless enough to fall into its maw. And then there's the cross, which I'm gonna have to look up how to get those because I haven't found it. And then there's the one between Garpid and Skrill. Oh, this one I do remember. It was the flying bugs when headed to the nameless town. Okay, this one I do remember. I'll get that one on stream because it's kind of far away. And then the only thing missing is like these craws. How do you get the craws? I haven't found it, so I'm gonna have to look it up. Okay, it says you need to find the crow summons, which is like an item that allows you to open that door at the Craw Lake. And it just shows up randomly at one of the benches. Okay. I forgot to re-equip my compass. Apparently it has a chance to show up at the bench in the Shellwood, so let's see if we can find it. Oh, hello. Oh, hello again. This time I most certainly do recognize you. 'Tis a pleasure to bump into you here, deep in this serene wood. Do you have a name like I do? Would you share it with me?
Yanara.
Certainly, sir. I am Hornet. I notice you gazing at the buds above us. Are they familiar to you, perhaps? Hornet, don't. You know. You already know. Like, don't just mess with him. No, not at all. Very beautiful, though. Perhaps I should gather some up before venturing on. Sure. I've learned too that traveling is not without its dangers, but I find myself wielding my weapon quite adeptly. Do you? It's curious the way our instincts can guide us with such precision. Sure is. Well, good luck. Does he sing? Oh, to the beginnings and back. Paid lesson free. Right, I think I did play music for him last time. Fresh shell, clear sight. Do I just like keep sitting down in it and then eventually it shows up? Or do I need to leave the room and come back? I don't know, maybe there's like a condition I haven't met. Maybe there was something I had to do, or maybe I've lost my chance. Maybe it was like earlier in the game and I can't get it anymore. Well, they just won't show up, so I don't know what to do. I guess I'll just keep trying to find them on stream, and then we'll have like a little section left to play to complete the Hunter's Journal. So I guess that's going to be it for today. I have a lot of footage of me just going around looking for secrets, so I'm gonna have to edit out a bunch of it, but it's still probably gonna be a very long episode. But like I said, this is not the end. There are expansions coming, so this playthrough will continue in the future whenever these expansions come out. And I'm also gonna try, like not too long after this episode drops on the channel, to do a stream where we can complete the Hunter's Journal together, and that should be pretty fun. But if I had to give any quick closing thoughts to this game, I loved it. I think I love it even more than Hollow Knight, which I didn't think was gonna be possible. Like when we started this game, I was like, I'm expecting a really great game. And but you know, it's a sequel. Sometimes the sequel is not necessarily better than the original, and the answer will change depending on who you ask. I'm sure some people prefer Hollow Knight, some people might enjoy Silksong more. I think personally, I actually enjoyed Silksong even more, and it has to do with Hornet and how fast and responsive she is, and she's just really fun to play. To me, the movement made like a huge difference, and I also enjoyed the added challenge. Like I quite enjoyed fighting these difficult bosses, even though none of them really gave me that much of a challenge, but like it was challenging without ever getting into that impossible level where it gets really frustrating. So I had a really great time. I love the story. I love exploring this new kingdom. The soundtrack was great, as you would expect. Really fun variety in the characters and the enemies and the locations, and just I have nothing but positive to say about this game. I had an absolute blast playing it. I had a lot of fun putting the playthrough together and editing the playthrough for you guys on YouTube. This might be one of my favorite playthroughs that I've done on the channel, honestly. But the spoiler gates have opened, so now feel free to tell me your full opinion on this game. What are your closing thoughts? What do you think about Silksong? What's your verdict? Did you like it more than Hollow Knight? Did you like it maybe a little less? What were some of your favorite bosses? Please don't be shy. Take like a minute. Just drop me a little comment below. I would love to read your thoughts. I always read every comment and I try to reply to as many people as I can, and your comments can help the algorithm so that more people can find this playthrough. So I would greatly appreciate it. If you did enjoy this playthrough, please consider checking out my Patreon. It's really thanks to my patron support that I get to put out as many videos as I do. So a special thanks and shout out from Mother Silk to my patrons for their support, and a big thanks to you for watching this video. So until the next time, I had fun playing this. I hope you had fun watching it, and I will see you sometime in the future for some more Silksong. À la prochaine!